I mean, like, this game was just really well written, really well animated, and just really well developed in general. I mean, I love this bit. No! Such like some people also hate on this game too because they went for a more cartoony feel, but I quite like it. But maybe that's just because I don't play a lot of realistic games really. And of course, I love this that even though this is the in-game graphics, they actually look really well done, and like they almost look like the CG in this game even. And of course, Jason Griffith, as I said earlier, voices both Werehog and Sonic in this game. Where in the Japanese version, it's actually voiced by the Werehog's actually voiced by a different guy, which I thought was really unusual. But yeah, whatever. Huh? And of course, it's a little introduction to our new character. This is actually we'll wait till the next cutscene. His name will be revealed. And of course, one thing that a lot of people also hate about this game is this character in particular. Like, they think he's I hear a lot of people just say he's annoying, and like, to me, this character is like nothing compared to like other annoying characters like Navi or Slippy Toad even. But yeah, just Sonic the Hedgehog. Just I love, like, he doesn't overdo it, you know, but it does get a little bit annoying. And of course, like, the other story behind this game is that this little guy here lost his memories, but it is kind of lame about his role in the game, to be honest. But yeah, once again, I'll save it to when we get to it. Love the cartoony effects. And oh wait, watch this. Did I fall on him? Like, it is like a cartoon in a way where like characters would like talk to the audience. It's kind of like, you know, breaking the fourth wall, but at the same time this game did have some really funny humor, but it's not like cringe inducing like Heroes, and like it's like 06 with the serious cutscenes sometimes, but you know, in Unleashed they actually look better and they actually, you know, it's not cringe inducing. Yeah. But yeah. And this guy's little voice though, I think it's alright actually. And of course, the gimmick in when it turns day, he goes back to normal. And okay, I said this in the opening, but how the fudge does Sonic get his gloves back and his shoes magically turn back to normal too? Oh, that's flaws in a Sonic game once again. And this is the first world that you know, plays after a tutorial level in both 360 and Wii, except in the Wii version it's split up into different tutorials, and then the 360 version just one tutorial and that's it. I love the fact that Sonic can juggle with one hand nonetheless. That's pretty awesome. But he is the fastest thing alive, so he's pretty cocky, isn't he? And like, one thing I like about Apotos, or however you pronounce it, is this guy right here. Wait. Oh, it's Dan Green! Chocolate chip Sundae Supreme. That sounds good right now. I really want to try that. And like, of course, when this came out on PS2 and Wii, actually, when everyone heard that voice, everyone thought that Dan Green would also be voicing Knuckles, because I remember when Unleashed was you know, there were all those interviews with the developers and creators. Like, apparently Knuckles and Shadow were also supposed to be a part of this game as well. Of course, there was that rumor actually a while back. Well, that kind of was with all those interviews that Knuckles, Shadow would also be in the 360 only. But yeah, that was a rumor. But once again, I'm just so glad that they just stopped shoehorning in characters. It's like Blaze in 06. And yes, we're gonna call him Chip. And I like his English voice too, even though like I'm kind of in the middle because his Japanese voice kind of sounds a bit if you ask me. But great stuff. And of course, here's our next cutscene. This is the music's playing. It's called The First Night, and it's just really great. music. Once again, I love the music. Well, orchestral music, cutscene music, day levels, sometimes night, but yeah. Nope. Once again, very cartoony in humor. And like, I'm watching this too. This is just amazing. I love the visual design of this game because like, it's a nice change from 06 where like they just looked all realistic. In this, you know, game, I'm just glad that Sega actually took the time and effort to make their cutscenes look good. And like, the voices kind of match the mouth and whatnot. Like, the lip syncing's pretty good. And like, the lighting is just great too. But then again, this is the 360 version. In the Wii version, actually, the lighting is kind of messed up. I don't know why, but of course, all the cutscenes in the Wii version actually are all, they're just basically the 360 ones, except imported, I guess. Aw, poor Dan Green. Of course, if you notice, there's those little purple things. I don't even want to say what that looks like, but essentially in the game, actually, you can exorcist people. And, yeah, they're just possessed, essentially. But, yeah, well, go look it up, though. I'm probably not going to show it. Of course, the gimmick of the werehog is he has stretchy arms. I like this, too. You know what's funny, actually? They just say, oh, how convenient. And it could be useful, but they don't question how Sonic can do that. But, yeah, whatever. I love Sonic's expression. He's like that. What the F, man? Why am I in this game? Oh yes, one thing interesting actually that in the 360 version we see this cutscene just as soon as you start Apotos Night, but in the Wii version actually you see this cutscene after you beat the level, and then it goes into this one. So yeah, it kind of weird, but in the Wii version I don't believe you fight that Titan, but yeah, in the 360 version you fight a whole bunch of enemies in this area. Is that really you? Of course, Amy Plant returned as Tails, and oh, just so much better than her 06 voice for Tails, but like, that sounds kind of awkward, and at the same time, chocolate is poisonous to animals, so I think Chip's trying to kill off Tails, so Chip can steal the role of the side character for himself. And like, this music is very beautiful. It's like to Spagonia or something like that. I can't remember the cutscene music, but it's just really great. And I love Chip's random stuff in the background too. It's so random, but it's so funny. That's a continent over. Just oh man, if only we were Sonic, we couldn't just. You know, if the planets weren't broken and Sonic within Sonic form, he can just run across the earth. That would have been so fun to do. Let's get moving! Just oh my god. You know what's really funny actually? In like 06, Let's Get Moving and Long Time No See, where like the cringe-inducing lines of that game, they never say Long Time No See in this game. It's just so great. Dun dun. Just, once again, just orchestral music. It's just beautiful. I just love the music.